저는 채나예요. 我叫 채나. はじめまして、皆様。私の名前はチェナです。よろしくお願いします。Je m'appelle Chena. Hejsan hoppsan allihopa. Jag heter Chena. Jag kommer ifrån Sverige men jag växte upp i USA nästan mitt hela liv. Så svenska är ju inte min första språk. Engelska är. Men jag ska översätta här nere vilket språk jag talar. Och vi börjar. Anyway, now that that's over, I made a video 2 years ago explaining how I liked Asian men, what I prefer about Asian men, and I'm gonna kind of go back into more in-depth about what I think, why I think Asian men are so sexy, what I think about you guys. I want to start off with my orientation, where I am from. I am half Swedish, half American. My father's American with Danish descent. He's blonde hair, typical Viking looking. My mother is the Swedish and she has dark brown hair, hazel eyes, which so do I. And I have no kind of like Asian background or lineage in me, which is unfortunate. I wish I did, but I'm sure if there was an afterlife, I would most likely be Asian in my afterlife. So anyway, I wanted to get started. So I had a really good question from one of my love muffins, which was something like, why I kind of like Asian men, how did I start off liking Asian men, did I like grow up with, you know, an Asian kind of culture or something like that? The answer is no. I lived in Sweden, I grew up, and there's barely any Asians over here, so I really didn't get to see any cute guys until I was much older. Anyway, I moved to California during my teenage years and lived on a ranch. There was no Asian men there either. So unfortunate enough for me, it was very sad. I didn't know I liked Asians at the time, and I've always been attracted to men with dark hair, dark eyes, and kind of like the dark facial features. But what I think the number one thing that attracts me the most to Asian men are your guys' eyes. Your eyes, if you're Asian and you're watching this, are amazing. I just love the whole shape. When you guys look into the sunlight, your beautiful brown eyes just glisten. It's beautiful. You guys are beautiful creatures. Not only that, you're very intelligent, you're very family oriented. And now, don't get me wrong, this is not about every Asian guy. I'm not saying that every Asian guy is smart and every Asian guy is family oriented. Everyone's different, but from their cultural background, it's been very much so. I really didn't start getting into Asian things until I was 19 years old. I remember watching Bleach, and of course I was so interested in Ulquiorra at the time, and he was of course a bad character, the bad seed. So I remember really wanting to just move forward and watch more episodes, but they were either dubbed or they were in subtitles, and they didn't have anything that I don't know, was translated at the time. They only had like episodes without subtitles and dubbed. And this is gonna sound really weird, but I just had to learn Japanese to be able to watch those further episodes, because I was just so interested. So that's how that got started. I'm really good at languages, so I was able to learn really fast, and I self-studied for 3 years. 23 now, and I can almost speak fluently. I went to a class for only 3 months and I ended up moving, so I couldn't go to that class anymore. So it's tragic, but I'm still studying to this day. Love. I really love Japanese culture. I love Korean culture, Asian culture in general. I know more about the 3 kingdoms. I know more Chinese history than I do American history, so I'm really like everything Asian. I remember when I was driving to work, I used to have like chopsticks because I didn't want to get my fingers all gross and greasy, and I would take chopsticks and actually eat like these baked potato chips in the car on the way to work, so I didn't get my steering wheel all like I don't know. I'm just like a crazy Asian fanatic. I love the culture. I love the languages. Everything. Their food. I have to admit that I do like, here's like my standpoint. I like Japanese food the most, then Chinese food, and then Korean food. For some reason I could just never really, I don't know, maybe it's the Korean food that I've eaten so far. I didn't really like it. I'm rambling on a lot, but I think that Asian women are just gorgeous. They're beautiful. I don't understand why they would get the double eyelid surgery. I don't understand, like, but you know, everyone sees beauty differently. So you guys, I'm really just gonna wrap this up and let you know that I love Asian. Don't feed the trolls, because I know there's gonna be plenty. There was plenty on my other video, and don't worry about it. For you white guys saying that I belong to you and that the race thing, like, no, I don't belong to anybody. Yeah, so anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I lay out new videos every other week. I'm a pretty funny person, I like to believe. But yeah, anyway, I love you Asian guys, and subscribe. Anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll talk to you guys later.